key here is you never want to stop on an end. You want to stop somewhere in the middle. I'm going to stop here, even though I've got plenty of this left, and I still have a little room here, but I'm going to do that to hold it for a moment. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here. I'm not going to start at the end. I'm going to start with the peg right next to it, because I know that the next position for this weft right here is to come behind and then go in front. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this one and pull out quite a bit. Okay, now I can undo this one, and I can see that it's still in front. So that tells me that this goes behind, in front. Wrap that around here, and I know exactly where to start and which direction I'm going. Then I'll go ahead and finish undoing the pegs. Okay, so I want to make this a little more stable. So that was behind, so that's in front. And I'm going to make sure I secure it a little bit more by weaving down further. When you lift this down and you see all these strings here that are just loose, you don't want to leave them like that, because that will make your rug really uneven. So this is what you do to solve that problem. Okay. All right. You want to pull gently. You don't want to break them. And you begin to pull, and it scoots your rug back up to the top. Then I'm going to come over here and do this end. Oops. It's back up to the top. Okay. And you don't want to forget to do in the middle. This will help your weaving. You can see I just kind of put my hand here and pull. And that way you're making each string even with the pegs. How thick and tightly woven this is becoming, and I can now start weaving again up here on the pegs with a nice solid base still. Okay, so I'm going to give a little twist, and then I can just keep going and come around my corner, around my end. And you want it to be snug, but don't pull extra tight just because it's the end. Just do it, you know, approximately the same.
So your rug isn't going to be going in and out, or at least it is as little as possible.
Yeah, I do like my ends to be a little bit tighter of the twist, but then just bring it around and pull it, but don't pull it extra tight, just, you know, so that it's snug against your peg. All right. There we go. Pull out my little bit there. And start at this end. Get the first few. Put your hand on the rug and let it pull itself up. Then I'm going to come to this end. Get the first few. Hand on the rug and let it pull itself up. Okay. Now we're going to keep going. Look up here. A few that are still not tight, like these.